Mary Kircher, and I'm the owner of OYUM Organic Farm Produce here in McCook, Nebraska. McCook is in Southeast Nebraska and is the county seat of Red Willow County. McCook's population is approximately 7,700. My husband and I live on a property about 13 miles southeast of McCook. That was his grandparents' farmstead, and we have about 80 acres. Several years ago, I was reading an article in Mother Earth News written by Mary Ann Robinson on aquaponics. I was very intrigued by this process, and so I set up a prototype in my basement, and it worked. I was able to grow lettuce, green beans, tomatoes, and this prompted me to do more research into aquaponics. And today I have carport that's transformed into a greenhouse. I have 5 large grow beds that my husband made from scrap metal and wood that was just laying around the property. We purchased some other 300-gallon tanks for the fish, and we have approximately 3,000 blue tilapia now. You ask, what is aquaponics? Well, aquaponics is a soilless recirculating method of farming that produces both fish and vegetables, all in one efficient infrastructure using less water and less space than traditional farming. I'm submitting my application at the Nebraska Farm Bureau Rural Entrepreneurship Challenge because I need to expand my operation in several different ways. Additional greenhouse facilities are needed in order to provide more fresh organic vegetables and herbs for all the businesses and individuals that have expressed want when I have product available. I also need to add additional tanks for the fish. We are in the process of transforming our current garage into the fish house. Mark is rewiring it with additional electrical sources as far as outlets and lighting. It is ready for insulation and a polyvinyl sheeting for the walls and ceilings. To date, the breeding stock, air and water pumps, grow media, PVC pipe for plumbing the tanks and filters. All the fish tanks and filters have been paid out of pocket. There is no debt with OYUM up to date, but there also has not been any income. Although our family has benefited from the lettuce, green beans, tomatoes, cucumbers, and kale, but it takes 8 or 9 months for the tilapia to be big enough to harvest. The need for a heat source and electrical backup is urgent as we continue to grow and plan on having a year-round operation. My basement won't be suitable this year as it was last year. An appropriate and adequate space for harvesting the fish needs to be addressed very soon as well. I've spoken to a local grocer, store owner, and has committed to having additional conversations when the fish are closer to harvest size. A local restaurant owner is going to feature the tilapia during one of his Night at the Ruroc events. I have a long list of family and friends that have requested produce and fish. I just completed a class online, Aquaponics 101 from Temple University, and have spent hours on the internet reading and listening to people that have opened their own businesses or just putting together small personal operations. Dr. Nate Story of Bright Agritech is one of my favorite YouTube celebrities. I was one of the 7 finalists in the Hormel competition that was held here in McCook in April. There were 37 initial applications submitted, and with the news releases of the competition and follow-up article in the McCook Gazette on OYUM, I've had many inquiries, hosted a UNL 4-H entrepreneur class, and have had business owners and professionals request tours of the OYUM facility. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I look forward to seeing you all in January for the final competition.